Welcome everyone. So we done the basic configuration, adding our SMS through a smart console. Then we added gateway, configure our network object and host objects. Then we are allow PC to ping our gateway. Then we configure our first policy to access our gateway through web browser. So now we are moving on other steps. So then this is our another step number 9. So we are going to configure basic on our branch office firewall. Basic configuration like name, IP assign. Then we are going to access our branch gateway through our management PC. So first of all, I'm going to on our branch gateway and configure name and IP. So on your branch gateway and on your switches and keep check the IP is it or not. So I already assigned the IP, so I'm going just checking. So double click, open your branch gateway, wait for to activate our branch gateway. I'm going to increase the font size. So our branch gateway is starting. So we have to wait to more minutes. So our branch gateway is guys. I'm going to access. Now give the hosting. Type hosting. This is our second gateway. So I'll give the name TP gateway 2. And now we have to configure Ethernet interface 0. So you should check here. You all have there is Ethernet 1. This is wrong. So our management interface should be Ethernet 0. So I'm going to access our branch office gateway from management PC. So our Ethernet 0 should be on public side. So I'm going to delete it. You should delete this option and deconnect. So this is our Ethernet 0 here, and this is our Ethernet 1 here. So I did mistake this. So I'm going to reconfigure the interface and edit this option. And giving this is our internet. This is our internet. Uh, Now we are okay. And this is our LAN. So I'll reconfigure this option also and give the name. This is our LAN apply. Now we are okay. So Ethernet 0 should be on our public interface. Now I'm going to give assign this IP. In your case, your IP should be different because we cannot use same IP for all others. Okay, so you choose different IP both here and here. Now I'm going to assign IP. So I'm going to assign IP set interface th2 IPv4 hyphen address. And the IP is 192.168.1.201 and mask then is 24. And the save the config so done. So our basic configuration is done. So in our next step, we have to create a policy on SMS to access web console of branch gateway. So our management PC can access our branch gateway. So we should have to configure a policy. So go back to your SMS. We have to configure the policy. So I already done this step. So we can add our branch office gateway in here. So we have to create a new host object for branch office. So click here, select host and give the name. I give the name is branch firewall. Give the name is branch firewall and the branch firewall IP is 192.168.1.201. That's okay. So we don't need to create another rule. We can add here. So our sources management PC, this is our first gateway. So we can add our branch gateway here also because this gateway allow HTTPS and SSS and accept the rule. So you can here add. So I'm going to add our branch firewall here. And I'm going to install this policy, publish and install. After this installation, we can access our branch gateway through management PC. So wait for installation of this policy. So policy is successfully installed. Go to your web browser and access our branch gateway. So branch gateway is 1.201. Press enter. So I'm access our branch gateway through management PC. Give the IP admin and the password is king 80321 and the login. So we have to install the basic configuration. So default route is 192.168.1.1. Next, and the primary DNS is 192.168.1.1. Secondary DNS 8.8.8 and tertiary DNS 1.1.1. Next, next. This is our gateway. So untick this option and next activation key. So do you remember this activation key? Because it's very important. So I'm giving the admin at the rate 321 admin at the rate 321. Check the activation key. So admin at the rate 321. Next, untick this option, finish. Select a yes. So our gateway is start install. After this, so we already done these steps. Now we are moving our second step. Number step 11. So what is our 11 step? So I'm going to check our PC building. See, this is our next step. Step number 11. We have to add branch office gateway into ASMS. So for adding branch office gateway into ASMS, we have to create a static route on branch gateway to go on SMS. So we have to wait for installation. Installation is going to be done. So we have to wait. After the installation, we have to create. So we have to wait 2 more minutes. So now it's rebooting. So we have to wait 2 minutes more. Now, username, password. So we have to configure first of all interface. So network interface. This is our rest okay. And this is our WAN. This is also our management interface. So I give this WAN interface. Press OK. Now we have to assign LAN interface. Click here. Give the name LAN, LAN interface and the IP for LAN interface 172.16.10.221 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.3. Press OK. Now we have to configure static route. First of all, this is static route for all default possible tools. Now we have to configure static route for only SMS. So our SMS should be reachable on our branch gateway and branch gateway should be reachable on SMS. So we have to configure static route. So go to your branch gateway. This is your branch gateway. Select add and give the your SMS IP here. So our SMS IP 192.168.100.100 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.255 and I'm giving the static route. So I give this name static and the add the gateway. So what is your gateway? For branch office for to reach SMS. So we have a branch office gateway should go to this IP to reach the SMS. So the gateway should be 192.168.1.200. In your case, your gateway IP should be different because you can not have same IP as mine. So you can check on your gateway too. So what is IP on Ethernet one on your main gateway? So in my case, my IP is this. In your case, your IP should be different. Check first, then select this option. I give the IP of our main gateway for interface. Priority is number two. Select the save option, and I should enable the ping. Save. So that's it, guys. Now we have to go to our SMS. So this is our smart console, and we have to add gateway. So how to add gateway? So gateway for we have to allow six secure internal communication to add our branch gateway. So SMS. So right now I'm going to allow. So how to allow? So we have to create a security policy. So we have to create a security policy below the management PC to gateway. So create below. Give the name. I'm giving the name SMS to our gateway. Both gateway. So I'm going to select source should be our SMS. This is our SMS and our gateway is branch firewall and our main gateway. And I'm right now using any. Only for practical, I'm going to use any. Then we have to accept and log should be and policy target on our main gateway. Now we have to install this policy. After installing this policy, we should able connect and add our gateway into SMS. So wait for installation of this policy. The policy is installing. We have to wait. policy is successfully installed. Now I'm going to add our branch gateway into our SMS. So select this option, select here, select the gateway, wizard mode, and give the name. So our second gateway is CPGW2 and gateway is open server and IP is 192.168.1.201. So select the next option, yes, and give the activation key. So our activation key is admin at the rate 321. Select the next option. So our SIP communication is ready and these two interface on our branch gateway. Close and untick this option and the finish. So press yes. Now we have to publish the change and license our second gateway. So our branch gateway is successfully added in our SMS. Now we have to license our branch gateway also. So I'm going to there here and select management license and package. Press OK. Wait for. Press OK. Now we have to license our branch gateway. So select license and contact. Select the branch gateway. This is our branch gateway. This is branch gateway IP. Right click, get the license, and our branch gateway is licensed now. But this option, now we have to create different zone on our branch office interface. So back on your topology, this is our branch office gateway, and there is only two interface. One is our inside zone and other is on outside zone. So Ethernet 0 on outside zone and Ethernet 1 in inside zone. So back to your smart console, double click your branch gateway. This is our branch gateway. Double click. There are only two interfaces. Select the network management and Ethernet 0 on our outside because it leads to the internet. You can see it leads to the internet. Modify specify security zone. We don't have to create new because we already created. This is outside. Select the OK option. Press the OK and Ethernet one in inside zone. So select the modify option. Specify the security zone. This is inside zone. Press OK. Select the OK option and then press OK. Select the yes. Now we have to publish the change. So our branch gateway successfully added on SMS. We configure different on our branch gateway. So this is our second video. And another video, we have to configure few policy to access internet on our PC1 and PC3. And we are going to configure time zone policy also. So